So this is a lower body spin up. Great to do prior to any lower body movement pattern, whether it's squat day or game day. Good to utilize just to prep and prime the body and explore a lot of the tissue. We're gonna work from the ground all the way up to the hip. So ankle, knees, hamstrings, all that good stuff. So the first starting position that we're going to use is this squatting position. All right, it's okay if your heels are a little bit elevated. Ideally, I'd like to get you down to where your heels are planted evenly onto the ground, just like they are on mine. All right. The first thing is we're just going to do some ankle openers. So we're going to rock our knee towards the ground. It's okay to utilize the hands to help navigate you, or you can utilize more of an upright torso position where you're here and rocking through. The toes are going to be back towards the foot. That'll help open up that area. I'm going to utilize the hands just to keep things nice and smooth. Just a few reps on each side. We're looking for about a 6-minute little routine here, right? 3 minutes on each side, nothing too serious. So from there, let's go ahead and get into our lateral lunge. So in this lateral lunge, we're going to get nice and deep. Again, it's okay to use the hands, but if you don't need to, you don't need to. I do want my foot planted on the ground for the first one, and then we're just kind of, if you need to, you can get up out of it and kind of work your way, shift your way out and loosen up the body as you start to warm up. But get in this position, rock down nice and low, and then you can explore that hamstring as you throw that toe up. And again, we're gonna pull all the way through in here, and we just shift down nice and low, sink down, boom, explore through, and again, explore each side. Rotate that toe up, and so forth. We're just staying nice and low as we navigate this and opening up this body, opening up. Pay attention to your tissue as you go through. One more on this side, and then toe up. And then we'll get into our lunge position here. Now, nice and long straddle, so that we can really work on not only the hip flexors, but all the posterior chain on the right leg. So we're into this position. All we're gonna do from here, just kind of navigate. I like to roll the hip back and forth to open up these hip points, different insertion points. So we drive that hip down. Anytime I drive my hip down, I fire up my butt, so my left glute is driving, so it's teaching my body that to extend my hip, I turn on the glute, just like so. Navigate that bad boy. One more on this side. Then we're just gonna walk our hands away. If you can get down to forearm, cool. But if not, just stay up, just like I am. This is cool. As I pull away, my right leg knee is gonna go push away from my body. I'm gonna get in this nice little spin side move here and allow the groin to start navigating away and opening up. Just hold here for a few. And again, you can easily dip and push that hip and flex into the glute to open up that left hip flexor. Just like so, I'm just navigating through. You can open up through here. Anything's fine. Nothing's really wrong. Way of doing it. Just allow this body to just kind of navigate. From there, we're just going to rotate. We're going to push this forearm into the right knee and allow my knee to push away. I'm not going to the outside edge of my foot. I'm just allowing my body to just kind of push that groin through. I'm just going to hang out here, maybe stack my shoulders a little bit. Drive this left hip again towards the ground, firing up that glute as I go through. Open out, push through. One more, open out, push through, and so forth. Now we're just gonna do a little spinal mobility. So we're just gonna open through, get a nice little T-spine rotation. Good, come in, one more, T-spine rotation. Excellent. From here, we're going to floss this bad boy out. So all we're going to do is we're just going to sink down and allow this foot to come up towards the ceiling. So as I come through, we're going to curl. The head sinks down, closer to the knee, the better. Try to flex this toe up towards the shin. Come out of it, push through, foot on the hand, come back in, push through, come back in. And so forth. Every time you can come in, you can explore, open through, and so forth. All right, from this position, point the toe into the ground on the left foot. From there, we're just going to, and I like to keep my hand right on top of the bridge of my right foot. We're just going to push up. Now, from that standpoint, I'm in a good flex quad position on my left leg, and I'm just going to push my hip from here to here by squeezing my glute and sinking down, opening things up. And you can get into a nice rotation, hit that left hip corner down towards the mat, but I'm doing it while keeping my left knee nice and hovered through. I'm still flexing that quad. Excellent. Push through. All right, now from that standpoint, we're gonna go back to the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So just shift through. I'll turn this way so you guys can see me. We're gonna shift through, point that toe nice and forward. We're just going to sink down. Again, my left hand goes on top of the bridge of my foot. We're gonna sink in, and we're just going to explore that hip, that right hip, rocking, flexing that quad. Flexing that glute, driving that hip in, and so forth. Just a nice little navigation of everything in that hip. Now we're going to allow the left knee to kind of float around away from us as we spin out to the outside. And again, just kind of allow the body to just rotate and allow the groin to separate just a little bit. Use your breath to just kind of calm the tissue down. A lot harder to do while you're talking, but allow that tissue to just kind of navigate and calm itself down. Good, come back to center. Let's go ahead and push our left forearm or even the bicep, tricep area, doesn't matter what, and push that left knee out and away. And again, now we're just gonna flex the right glute and push that hip down to the corner while pushing the left knee out and away. Let's get a little bit more stacked. Stack the shoulders, open through. One more here. This is one of my favorite when I drop that hip down and really open up that outside lateral, just a little hip quad insertion area. Okay, from here, let's give it a nice little spinal rotation. Open and internally rotate, come through, internally rotate, and so forth. One more. Good. Let's go half knee. Let's floss this hamstring here. So we're going to get here. We're just going to rock back. You can point the toe, do whatever you want, but we're going to sink down into it. Toe goes up towards the shin. Just kind of navigate, flex the quad, and then push open through. I like my hand on my foot as I go through. And then we come up. Again, the head can kind of drop down to this one. Toes up. Bring through. Let's go 2 more. Good. So we're not really staying in anything very long. We're just navigating these in ranges. Navigate that in range. Good. All right, we're going to tuck that toe for sure. Now we're going to flex this quad and we're going to flex this glute and open up this. I like my foot on my bridge of my foot, inside the arm, inside the leg. Flex that quad, flex the glute, hip drive, back up, hip drive. And just kind of explore everything in that hip from a straight leg stance. Excellent. To finish things off, we're going to come back to center. We're just going to get back in our squatting stance. From there, it's hips down, and you should notice that things are a little bit looser. If they're throbbing just a little bit, that's because we got to put a lot of blood in there, so explore around. We're going to do a couple of reaches, a few of them. We're going to reach with our left hand as far out as we can. Then we're going to reach with our right hand as far out as we can. Then we're going to reach sideways as far out as we can. And then sideways as far out as we can. Good. On the way back, we're going to reach with our palms facing up. We'll reach back as far as we can. Good. Palm down. Reach back. You notice that it's probably a little bit easier with the palm down than it is with palm up. Palm up. Palm down. Good, and that is a spin up. So we've worked a lot of the tissue from ground up. You should be good and ready to either squat get your mind ready for the game set, and then go through your blood flow, dynamic, whatever it is for pregame or pre-practice.